decided to make a run to the Spillway. I love that place. But I ran into some issues. At first, when I first crossed there, as you can see like in the image, it's not that, there's no water. It's all just mud flats, which was fine. Finally got all the way back to the Spillway, and noticed there's hardly any breeze. I mean, it's hot, but not too bad. It's really humid back there. And I'm fishing with Texas-made lures, and I just love using their lures. And I was catching tons of trout, and then I decided, okay, let's slow down about 12. I'm gonna start hitting back. And when I went back, I discovered the water has risen, and it's like 1 to 3 foot, So I was like, I'll just cut across. It's not gonna be, no big deal. So I'm wearing my waders, and it's not, there's no wind hardly back there, and it's humid, and waders don't breathe. And as I'm walking, I walk halfway across it, and then I'm like taking a step and just breathing hard, and taking another step and breathing really hard. I'm not doing very good at this point. I'm like, I should not have done this. Where can I go? I can't go back. So I wanted to go forward, but at the same time, like, I don't know where to go. And then I noticed there's a tire sticking out of this on its side that I can sit on. I could go sit on that and take a break. Hopefully it doesn't collapse or something if I could have, put my weight on there. So I'm sitting there using all my energy I possibly can, and I'm just huffing and puffing, and I finally make it to the tire, and I sat there, which felt like an eternity, and I finally got enough energy to look around and notice there's another tire, and I was like, okay, I'll walk all the way to the next one. So I start really treading in the water, using the whatever left energy I had, and I made it like halfway. I'm just not doing good. I made it halfway, my legs felt like jelly, and all of a sudden they went like numb completely. And I'm like halfway between both tires now, and then I'm just like, oh crap. I'm just like fell forward and then smashed into the water. And I was like, I had my backpack with me, 2 poles, and my waders, my GoPro. The GoPro is messed up. My battery pack's messed up. It was just not a good situation to be in, and I had to unclip my waders, and I army crawled. And this hand I'd use to crawl forward with, digging in the mud. And I had held my poles in one hand, and I used the backpack on one arm, and used it as a pillow now and then. Keep my head out of the water in case But luckily the water was cool, so I started cooling down, which was great. So I'm sitting here like a grown adult, like wading in this water that's 1 to 3 foot, and there's like spots. I'm just like trying to keep my neck out of the water type of thing. And my neck is just killing me by the time I'm done. But I crawled and crawled like for what seems like forever. And as I'm crawling past that other tire I was supposed to, make it to, there's a seagull that lands on there, just like sitting there, like judging me, thinking like myself, like this guy is just like failing at life, This bird is just thinking like, what is wrong with this guy? He's like wading in the water, or just like, I don't know, playing in the water. What's the deal? So, just some days like life throws you curveballs, that's for sure. I'm just lucky to just be alive. So definitely a warning when it gets hot back there. It can be difficult getting back sometimes. So bring a friend. It can get hot back there, especially if no wind gets back there and you get way too hot. So I got a pair of waders out there somewhere. So if you see them, they're mine. So. Oh gosh, it's already rusting out. It's 17. It's a keeper. This thing's already falling apart on me. Excellent. Excellent fish. Look at that. Let's see. This lure did an awesome job.